What's going on, fam? Welcome back to All Things Pertaining. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna do a reaction video today. It's pretty much a guy they call the Smart Guy. He is doing talking about relationships between black men and black women, and how it has changed over the last years. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into it.
Your perspective.
Oh yeah, I am.
Do you feel as if the men, all men, I'm not going to give it to black and white, but let's just say all men for now.
Let's talk black men. I don't. For me, like even with my tour, what I'm doing, right? Like by this time next year, I'm giving out reparations. I'm doing a lot in my community, right? And for black people. I don't care. I'm talking about black people. My whole message point is for us. Now, when you talk about slavery, right? We talk about systemic racism. We talk about the Willie Lynch letter, right? We talk about, the black man is God, right? We talk about, the greatest soldier in a white man's army being the black woman, and the black woman being the pawn. And then they figured out early on through slavery that because they were killing us, right? But they figured out if we get the black woman, or we get the whole joint. Okay, so
you know why? Go ahead. I want you to explain why, because I think it needs.
But I get to that, but I want to finish the messaging point, right? I like to keep it cohesive for myself. I might forget a lot of information here. So, what they did was they made the black woman hyper masculine, right? And they made you and me, we're studs. We're going to be in the field. We're handy, right? And I think, and I'm trying to kind of connect it all because he made a valid point, right? The government empowered black women to strategically move the position of power from the black man.
Remove the power from the black man.
Right?
Yeah.
So now the black woman in that instance becomes drunk off this power, and then she has a disdain for the black man, and then it becomes perpetuated over generations. So with slavery, what they did was they take us, they called it buck breaking. They do gang bang us, rape us, cut our balls off in front of the black woman. And then before they kill the black man, they'll make the black, after they did him dusty, they'll chain him up, right? Look, they'll chain him up, right? They'll chain him up, beat him within an inch of his life, and then unchain him, and then rape and do that to the woman. And then the woman is looking at the man like, come save me, but mentally he's dead. He doesn't even have no fight in him. So now she doesn't even have no respect for you. You fast forward to this generation, black women don't respect black men at all. And we understand that, and it's a lot, so I'm trying to make it like simple, right? Because
All right, real quick, let me interject. I hate trying to put one thing to everybody because I know that's not true. But man, let's get back to the video.
a lot of people, they respond emotionally and not intellectually, and there's no empathy for black men. There's no sympathy for black men. You don't even love black men. You don't even know who we are. You don't give a fuck about us. Pay my bills, eat my ass, and that's it. Okay? So it's important that black men understand what was done to us and why it was done to us. It's also important that black women understand their position in systematic racism and how they're being utilized to destroy their whole family and their whole community and whole generation. Okay?
Oh, so what do you think, fam, about what he just said? How he said the government is using the black woman as a pawn. I guess he, in politics, vote and things like that, to say, black woman, you're the leader, you're the, and what he's saying is that that's not the way it's supposed to be. So some people gonna look at this and say, oh, he's in his masculinity, and you can tell the young lady right there beside him, she's not really feeling it. So let's keep it going.
Now, a black man's role is to be the protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer, and leader. I'm a man,
Producer.
protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer.
Producer.
You have your opinion, I have mine.
Right. I'm just giving it and producing.
Right. I got you. You have what you want to put in, right? And so I'm saying protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer, right? Protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer. A woman's role is wisdom and balance. Okay? Now, the black man gets his provision. He gets his provision, right, from God. And what happens is there's a vibration. It's a lot, so I'm trying to make it simple, right? So how you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. So when you're around an alpha and you're around you in that frequency, right? If
Alpha what?
Man. Right? And that energy, that frequency, right? It can throw some shit off.
Yeah.
Because you're conditioned not to even be around that shit. And then you become sensitized, not desensitized. You're very sensitive to that energy, and then now you don't know how to read that energy. You think he's narcissistic. You think, no, he's where he needs to be to take his place. So I feel like black men need to disregard how black women feel about our masculinity and be more self-contained. I don't need...
Now, what I'm gonna have to calm down and give you my commentary real quick. To me, that's normal, right? This guy is not toxic. He's not overly masculine. He's a confident young man. Same thing how my uncles was growing up. Same thing I became as I got older, and the same thing I want to teach in my boys. So if you got something, something you think something wrong with that, man, I don't see anything wrong with it. Let's continue.
I need you. I don't need you. I don't need your money. I don't need none of that. I'm not sleeping on your couch. Don't give me no keys. I'm going to get my own. I'm going to go to God. And when you don't want to fit my program, bye. Go.
Thank you.
You're not needed. You're dangerous. I don't want to bear seed with you. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to be your friend. I'm staying away from you. And there's a lot of black women that get it, and they love the masculinity that we project. Black men, we project energy. Women receive energy. You see? So now, for the black women who are confused, right? A woman has to lead with 3 phases of love. The first phase of love is informative, right? So she's informing that black man of who he is. She's informing that black man that, yo, look, you get your provision. You're going to be the provider. You're going to be the head of this household. Even if she's Oprah and he's broke, she's going to uplift him through the information. That's the first phase. The second phase is unconditional love. Unconditional. She's loving and she's loving, she's loving, she's loving. Then the last phase of love is tough love, accountability. The problem is a lot of our women are conditioned to lead with the accountability first. And they don't set the table with informative love and unconditional love.
Oh, he said a lot then, didn't he? Hey, yo, check this out. So, what do you think? Fellas, what do you think, fellas? Think this guy's crazy? Ladies, what do you think? He's off the charts? So, but I cannot leave out this point. I mean, look where I stopped it at. Look at this young lady facial expression. Look at it. Look at her, how she's looking at this guy. But let's get back to what he said. 3 phases of love: informative, unconditional, and tough. So, man, you are the head of this household. You're the head of the household. You got it. Unconditional. I make sure you get everything you need. Got it. Now, tough love also. Hey, we need more stuff. So I'm just letting you know. But 2 sides. First thing I gotta say is this. First of all, fellas, you gotta be on your game though. You got to be on your game. You can't be no dusty out here, not on your game, not taking care of your household, out here messing around on your woman, not to make sure your kids are good. You can't be out here not doing that now. Once you are doing what you're supposed to do, that's when the woman is supposed to be with this informative, unconditional, and tough. Because you are the leader of the household. That's what I believe. I know some of you may say, oh, toxic masculinity. No, I think that's the way it is. All right. So and I think that with that power comes responsibility. Right. So it's not like one is on top and one is on bottom. No, your household fails. I lose my house and I get on the street. Man, what did you do? I'm gonna get around the other fellas. They're gonna be like, man, you failed. So what I'm saying, that's what I mean when I say leader of the household. A man come confront me in this house right here. I'm standing there. It's me. That's what I'm supposed to do. What's going on? Can I help you? My wife is right behind me with her back to my back, giving me support while she's facing the kids. Make sure the kids are all right. She is the glue to this thing. The glue. I may be the leader, but she's the glue. So how can that be one way or the other? You know what I mean? Like it's on top, one on bottom. Nope. I'm the leader. She is the glue. I like that.
See,
Which comes off as disrespect and combative.
all the time.
Yeah.
But again, this is why black men need to be in tune with self. And when that woman is argumentative and she want to talk and every 5 minutes she want to get a word in and she just can't shut the fuck up, let her go. Don't beat on her. Don't catch no cases. Let her go. Literally let her go.
Yeah.
And you vet her with your frequency. You vet her with your vibration. I walk in some rooms and I get around certain black women and I start talking, they can't stand me. Good.
Goodbye.
Good. Bye.
Why is that they can't stand you?
Because I just told you, a lot of black women are not used to a black man that has confidence. A lot of black women are not used to a black man who...
Wait, I just want to clarify. You saying that black women can't stand you because of your confidence?
1,000,000%. A lot of them.
I think
It's because, hold on, because I'm a nigga. I'm a op. I'm a blood. I'm a fuck boy.
Wait,
I'm a trick.
Who are saying these things?
We're saying, you got to understand this is for the camera.
I don't.
I got you, but I'm saying it, right? So you maybe you understand later, maybe you won't. It's okay.
Well,
No,
just hold on one second.
Yeah.
I'm asking questions because we have an audience.
No, for sure.
And I want our audience to understand what you're saying.
They do understand.
No, it's cool. I know my audience. So what
Right.
I'm saying is that I just want you to kind of be responsive when I'm asking you so that we can have clarity when we do our clips. That's all.
The clips that make sense. I mean, I do this all the time. So I'm a op.
Okay, sir.
I'm a blood. I'm a crip. I'm a scammer. I'm a jack boy. I'm a nigga. I'm a rat. I'm everything but a god.
everything but a man.
And then they use music, right? They use crack in the 80s to break down black communities. Now they're using music, right? As a...
Yo, see, he's drinking her wine. She don't push that mic out the way. She don't cross her legs. She is done with him. You got it.
way to break down the communities. Every time you turn on a song, eat my ass, my butthole is brown, all this, right? Everywhere you turn, it's crazy. Black men are the only race of man that gets publicly disrespected by their women.
Consistently.
Like religiously.
Yeah.
Now, he's telling the truth on that. All these female rappers that you hear about, I didn't hear about them until I came back home to the States. You know what I mean? So, when he's talking about that, I heard this song when this lady was saying, "Let me pop off, go home, sloppy drunk, and get my rocks off." I was like, what? She sounded like a single man. And I was like, so what, she got a husband at home, she got a man at home, and what's she gonna do? She gonna go home and get her rocks off? She gonna have sex with him? He's gonna go back to sleep and put his thumb in his mouth and he's gonna be asleep? You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't get that. So I understand what he mean, but we gotta be equal here. This started out also in the 80s because they were saying B's and H's and all that stuff 80s and 90s when it started. So we got to be equal on this when we're talking about this. But he is so true that these, the female rappers out here are man, it's crazy. So let's continue.
You see? So now, when you come around as a black man and you know who you are, and you know you're the leader, you know I'm a god. She's a goddess. I'm a god though. I'm the original man. I'm not here to tell you who I am. I'm him.
Treated accordingly.
And if you don't understand, it's not for you. It's not to be understood. And a lot of times, black men, masculinity is application, not advocation.
With everything that you believe, do you think that we have to re-educate the black woman?
Hell no. Absolutely not. Listen, Noah's Ark, the ramp is up. And it's going to rain, and a lot of sisters are going to drown. Bye. Let me tell you something. I just told you in the beginning. Look, the greatest soldier in the white man's army is the black woman.
All right, I'm gonna end it right there. So, fam, what are you thinking? All right, and have you seen this before? And if not, you can go check it out yourself. Check out that's an unedited version and all that stuff out there. So just check it out. So what do you think about the smart guy and his thinking? From slavery to the relationships to what the government is doing to now and up into modern day music. What do you think, fam? If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave a comment, and share. All right, fam. Hey, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.